Hello, everybody. This is CJ Wiley. I just tried to go live, but I was in a kind of a precarious area for reception. I just went out to this park that I'm going to do a little workout before a tournament I'm going to probably play tonight at Rusty's in Arlington. But I was saying I just made my first live YouTube video, and I'm going to transfer, a lot of my videos over there. I'll still, post them on Facebook, but I'm, I've been saying some things through the last couple of years that I don't think agrees with their strategy on what we should and shouldn't know. I'll just leave it at that. But YouTube is better, and as far as what I'm doing, so I'm going to do live podcasts there. I'm going to have some guests, and I'm going to start telling some more in-depth stories. I've been getting a lot of requests about telling some Earl Strickland stories, which I know him really well. We used to play golf together and tennis together. Of course, we've played a lot of big pool matches together against each other. And on the same team, we won the Moscone Cup in '96 together. We were on the same team in the last match, and I somehow ran that last rack, which was the most pressure I've said that I've ever felt in a pool game. My hands were shaking so bad I felt like I was pressing my fingers into the slate to keep them from shaking. But you got to do what you got to do. And when I watched the match later, I really couldn't tell I was nervous, but I was inside. But yeah, I'm going to tell, and today I told a few different stories about Earl and I and our adventures together. One of them was when we were playing golf with David Howard, and we came to this par three that was about 140 yards, I think. Earl and I hit 8-iron, and you know we both got it on the green, but David then pulled his club out and hit it. It got on the green, rolled up, and fell in the hole for a hole in one. It's the first one it's the only one I've ever seen. But David's jumping up and down, and I was excited. And Earl said to David, "What club did you hit?" And David said, "A 6-iron." And Earl said, "That was the wrong club." And David was like, "Yeah, but I made it. It's a hole in one." Earl said, "You wouldn't have made it if you would have used the right club." And for the next 3 or 4 holes, and really the rest of the day, Earl and David were bickering back and forth about, you know, him not hitting the right club, but still making a hole in one. So that was some fun days. We used to play golf together at all these pro tournaments. Johnny Archer, Kim Davenport, John Davinsky, and Earl and I. There's a few others. Tony Ellen used to play when he was around. And we all gambled. We'd play by the hole. We'd play like 50 a hole and sometimes raises to 100 a hole. I've played them for 500 a hole before. And talk about nervous. I mean, neither one of us could hardly make a 3-foot putt. But that wasn't against Earl. That was somebody else. But Earl was a better golfer than me. Johnny was a little bit better. He gave me 2 half sides, or 2 half shots aside when we gambled. So it was pretty close. He just had a really good short game, and his putting was almost at pro level. So I didn't have my long game was my best attribute as far as golfing. But anyway, yeah, and we played tennis together, Earl and I, in Los Angeles. I'll tell that story one of these days. That was back when I was doing some health products in Phoenix that were pretty high tech. They wouldn't let them in the country, and this nuclear physicist and microbiologist that was a friend. I was involved with the Longevity Society, which was the top 30 naturalistic doctors in the world, and they kind of took me under their wing. I met their PR lady in Reno, and she had lunch with me and told me about these products that they were using. And like I said, it was almost science fiction type stuff. And I went to Phoenix and did those products. I met a Yogi when I was over there. that gave tennis lessons, just to make expenses, kind of like I give pool lessons. And I went and played tennis with him. He was 73 years old. And we played tennis for about 2 straight hours, and he basically wore me out. And then he asked me to stay there. There's a 1/4 mile track. We were at a school, and there's a 1/4 mile track beside the tennis courts. And after he wore me out, and I was in good shape, I was a black belt at the time, and he went and frog jumped that 1/4 mile track, which is jumping as far as you can with your feet as low to the ground like a frog. It's extremely strenuous. And to do a 1/4 mile of that, especially after playing tennis for 2 hours, was incredible. So that was a big selling point for me to get involved with those products. And I'm sure glad I did, because, I probably went 14 years and never got sick. And I was around the, nightclub business, pool room business, shaking a lot of hands, being around a lot of people. But it didn't matter. I will tell maybe some more about that. That gets a little tricky because these products are still not allowed in the United States. They have them in Canada and Mexico and Germany. I think 14 European countries at the time, and they may not even have those now. It might be, a black market type deal. But anyway, check out my YouTube channel when you get a chance. Like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell, and you'll get the notifications that I'm going live, so that you can see it like you do here on Facebook. So anyway, I'm over at a park, and I think I have to get out of here. They have a gate, and there's a car driving by. Let me see if they leave. Yeah. I come out here, but usually I park on the other side of the gate. Today it was open. So, like I said, I'm going to do a little workout, get some sunshine. That's important. Exercise, sunshine, touching the earth, earthing is what they call it, is really good, especially being around this fog of electromagnetic frequencies that we're all in. And that's what enables me to do this video now. So I'm not complaining about it, but it is, a little rough on a lot of people. Some people are more sensitive than others. I'm not that sensitive, fortunately, but it does give people flu-like symptoms, so you know what I mean? Anyway, check out that YouTube video. It's being uploaded now. It's being a little slow, but it came on live earlier, like I said, and if you join my YouTube channel and share it, I'd appreciate it, and you'll get the notifications so that you can see when I go live. And I'm going to have some guest appearances by some players and talk about a variety of things, especially the shoot or dare. I want to help people understand the game at a higher level so that your knowledge will exponentially increase. So you'll play all the games better. Because if you play this game and then just practice your break, man, you're going to play 9-ball like a notch or two above what you've played before. Because you're going to see the three-way shots, and I keep saying that. It's so important to be able to see how to shoot hard shots, play shape on the next ball, or play shape on the next ball, and play safe as well by using another ball on the table to block that pocket. So there's zones that you start seeing. To play position well in pocket billiards, you have to be able to see the zones. We don't stop the ball. Sometimes we do, but we don't usually stop the ball an exact point. We get it on a track that's a zone so that we give ourselves more margin of error and we don't hook ourselves with other balls. That's the most important thing, because even if I hit a shot bad for position, I still am going to be able to make the next ball. So, the human body, mind, eyes aren't made to play pool. So you need to know these tricks and secrets that I teach so that you are made to play pool. Because just like any other game or sport, there's techniques that generally the top pros will know. But others, especially if you read a lot of instructional stuff, you're going to get all kinds of opinions. And I'm not saying mine's the best. I'm just saying it's highly effective, and you know you can do with it as you please. But it's always good to have more tools in your pool box, is what we say. Anyway, till next time. This is CJ. Talk with you soon.